So, Ford being recalled again. So this time, Ford has announced that over 1,000 cars may be dangerous dysfunctional airbag after a car company has become embedded in a fewer of recall this year. So basically, this car Ford being recalled again for an airbag problem, y'all. So Ford has been the front line news of recall this year. I sure can say that much. So the Department of Transportation said that 100,900 Ford Ranger wagons in the year of 2024 to 2026 are being recalled after a side airbag issue. The side contains airbag that did not meet the safety requirement. The federal agency said that the faulty airbag increased the risk of an injury if the car is involved in a crash. So, driver affected by the recall will be notified via mail and can take their car to the Ford or Lincoln dealership. So, there's a protective shield will be put between the side certain airbag and the inner sheet metal, according to the doc. The install is needed on both right and left side, and customer will not be charged for the service. So Ford said they was not aware of any claim or report connected to the defect. Well, that's what y'all say. I tell you. So quality issues have seemingly plagued the car company, which has reported more than 100 recalls this year. Oh, the amount is the most ever recorded in any automaker in a single year. Just last week, nearly 500 vehicles were recalled. Great God, 500 vehicles. Ooh, now you know that's a shame for a brake defect. And I remember that because I did a video on that. The car brake pedal might require more pressure, meaning it could take vehicle longer to stop. The Ford Air SUV model year 2015 through 2018 and the Lincoln MKX built from 2016 to 2018 were recalled for the problem. Ford said it has identified 64 warranty claims, 16 customer complaints, and their filing report on the brake. Ford got too much going on. That's all boiled down to a Ford got too much going on. The notice will go out to owners starting September the 8th, the same day as the side containing airbag recall letter. The automotive maker suggests that about 1% of the recall have the defect. Nah, well, that remains to be seen. The issue affected instrumental panel display. Oh, well, we know about that. The Ford got recalled for that too by the instrumental panel display. That's the most common recall in all cars, if you ask me. Ford had that problem. Tesla had that problem. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nissan had that problem as well. So the instrumental panel is like a common recall problem. So I'm just gonna skip over that. And plus, I did a video talking about that anyway. Let me get back to the topic in this recall. The 2025-2026 model include the F550, SC F450, SD F350, and the SD F250 SD and the 2025 F150. At least 95 warranties claim was made about the issue, Ford said. So Look, there's no denying that Ford been they got their hands full this year. I will say that. They really have had their hands full. And when I put link to the article in the description box, I just noticed that in this article from the sun.com, why they doing the article, why they did an article on the current recall that's going on, they also put a list of the top 4 recall that has happened in 2025 so far. So you will see that in the link of the description when I put the link to the article. But anyway, y'all got to tell me what y'all think about this. Ford is in trouble because I don't know how many, I don't know how long they customers gonna put up with this. Well, you may have a lot to put up with if they really love Ford that much, but I gotta wonder how much a patient that some of them customers gonna have. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm out.